Now they don't have KD playing with Golden State. I think Houston got a big advantage, but it still goes back to how is D'Antoni going to coach this team down the stretch in these next 2 games? This is going to determine a lot about him as well as Harden, as well as Paul, and are you going to reoccur what happened last year? Because right now they got a big advantage. No KD, so you can double team Steph, you can double team Clay if one of them get hot, and you don't have the other killer on the other side. So we're going to see now, can Houston do what they set out to do during the regular season and tonight? If they can do what they got to do to get things done to get to that next round. Yeah. If they don't, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, legacy on the line.
Yeah, big for them. It's big.
Legacy on
Keon, what you think about that? What's your recap right here of that particular series?
This particular series, I had Golden State winning it in 7. Looked like Karma that came back this year. Same thing happened to Chris Paul last year in the same game. Happened to KD.
Yeah.
But I don't feel confidence about the pick. Golden State, I want to see how they're going to come out tonight and see if they're going to feel like, oh, we got 1 game left in Oracle, or they're going to come out, let's try to close this out tonight. So if Steph come out aggressive tonight, they're going for the kill. Yeah. But if Houston don't beat them without KD, they're going to be also known as the Phoenix Suns are old and the Sacramento Queens,
yeah, the Queen.
like Shaq used to call them, are old. And D'Antoni was the coach of that Phoenix team who can never get it done. Shooting a lot of threes, living and die by the 3. So it's like you said, Donovan said, it's a lot of legacy is on the line tonight for James Harden and Chris Paul.
But I think it's more on Paul though. And to be honest,
Paul coming up small for real.
Yeah, because if you think about it, over the past couple of years, he's been on great teams. He's been on great teams. When he was with the Clippers, he gets hurt.
Yep.
He came to Houston, he gets hurt. I mean, at the end of what are you gonna do? You gonna keep paying the guy to get hurt when you really need him? Well, I mean, they tonight is a big. They have to make a statement and win tonight. If they keep it close, they're gonna lose. They gotta win about 10 plus to say, you know what? We're gonna take advantage that KD is not there. Yeah. We're gonna take advantage because if you don't, now
you get Golden State all the confidence in the world.
Exactly. In Game 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you 2 weeks ago. I said Harden needs to average 40. He needs to get 40 tonight. He needs to showcase why he's one of the best scorers in the NBA today.
But I think they'll lose if he do that.
No. Because if he rolling, the crowd is involved. Now you got the other players energized. No, he's the linchpin, bro.
Yeah.
When he struggled, the whole team struggled.
Yeah, but if he can score 40, but if Chris Paul don't come to play, he only giving you 3 or 4 points, that's gonna be a problem. Because this is the thing. If you look over the season when KD was out, Golden State have a winning record.
Yeah.
Now it's different in the playoffs, but this is the thing. But the Rockets, their strategy for us winning doesn't change. So they keep everything the same. So that's what I'm saying. When you don't change your strategy, and everybody knows what you're gonna do, you're gonna shoot threes. You're gonna, throw the ball down to Capella every now and then, or you're gonna throw the oop. Their strategy doesn't change. But for us Golden State, a lot of things change because now they don't have KD, so now they can go back to sharing the ball and doing whatever.
You're right. Adjusting the strategy means a lot. But let me throw this out there for y'all. Do we feel like James Harden is ready for this situation that's happening right now? He has failed so many different times in the playoffs.
Last 4 years.
He has dropped that ball, Pelivio ball, every single time in the playoffs when he met that type of competition. Is he ready for that? And is he going to be the type of player that can rise up and get them what they need tonight? Because what Ray said is right. They need 40 from Ray. They need 40 from James. So that's going to happen. What do you think?
I think James Harden needs to also have both of y'all correct. Chris Paul at least got to get him by 19 tonight, and I think James Harden needs 40. And Capello, bro, we got to talk about him too.
Capello trash, bro.
The fact you just said one of the Warriors, and you been playing like that, bro, like for the last 4-5 games,
bro,
you've been straight trash. Bro.
I think he works in Dwight Howard with no post moves in the post, bro.
Who?
Capella.
He's not he got to stop, so you don't really look at him.
But like, bro, he's not even.
At
At least Dwight Howard used to roll hard off the pick and roll to go try to put somebody in the rim. This dude catching the fucking love trying to finger roll it, bro.
But I'm saying, but he rolled all regular season.
But this is
He coming up small in this series.
But
But James said he was very key this series, and he's definitely
been
coming
trash.
small.
But what we still missing is this. He's not getting the ball down the paint anyway because they're shooting too many threes.
But he's
That's their
not.
game, though.
But he's not that type of player though.
Yeah, but
Right? He's not that type of player. Anyway.
But you gotta throw the ball down in the post to
For
get
what? What are you
Draymond
gonna
in
do?
foul trouble.
What are you
He's
gonna
not.
do?
He doesn't have post moves though.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
He ain't
matter.
gonna do
Dwight
nothing.
Howard
Waste
Dwight Howard didn't have post moves, but he got.
That's a waste of
foul
Oh,
time.
he's a
Yes,
hook.
man.
He had a hook.
Yeah,
He had
but
a hook
this
for a
thing-
layup.
Yeah, something.
Okay, but
Capella is a dunk on a
I
guy.
agree, but you got to have that threat. Okay, I can throw it down the post.
Donald, what you gonna
You
do?
gotta-
He's not a threat in the
Right.
post at all.
You gonna give him the ball? He gonna kick it right back
No.
out.
You should get right. You should get easy
No,
layup.
he's gonna have to kick it back out.
He gonna kick it right back out.
He just has no post moves.
Yeah, he's.
I feel you though, Don. You run your chin very heavy. But I feel you though. You run your chin very heavy.
What they need to do is put Nene in the game then.
Okay.
I mean, he gives you a couple of buckets.
Then they give you the mid range jumper.
That's all you want. But that's all you want.
Absolutely.
But that's what I'm saying. You could put Nene in the game.
Okay.
I mean, he got a little bit of post move. He's older, but I mean, he can
Okay.
give you a couple of post moves here and there. So that's what they can use that. And they can put Capella on the sideline.
And what about the animal? Why he hasn't been playing?
Yo,
Fareed,
Fareed,
Fareed.
that's a
Why-
problem, bro.
Why is
That's
Fareed?
all.
is
I don't
not
understand
getting-
why
all,
Fareed
bro.
ain't been
So
playing,
that's
bro.
my whole point in saying who I said the only way Houston gonna win if this dude do what he has to do as a coach.
Yeah.
What I said in
That's
the
all
You're
beginning,
right. You're right.
is coaching. This dude ain't even playing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's jump into the next series though. The Blazers and the Nuggets.
Go one.
That's been a bomb burner.
That's been a good
A
one.
Best
lot of good series.
The
It's
best
been very good. It's a great series that I can't stay up for.
That's right.
I fall asleep
I got
on
to
it
get up at 5 in the morning.
Every like mid game, it'd be like third quarter, I'd be asleep. I'll wake up to it. I'd wake up to the replay of it. And I'd be like, dang, who won?
Shit,
I'd
last
be
night was on the
done.
first
I'd be
one.
knocked out.
But I did stay up. I did stay up for that. What, 4 overtime, 3 overtime?
I
you
didn't
crazy.
stay
Hey,
up.
listen,
you like
Oh,
1 in the
no
morning.
way.
It was 2. It was 2.
Oh, man.
but,
No way.
But listen, I go to sleep, wake up, damn. It's still
No
on.
way. I was knocked out to that thing, now.
Yeah.
So Donald, you start us out. What do you thought about that series, man? Because
That's a great series.
that's a game 7
And-
going on next on Saturday.
That's a
It's
great.
It's
It's
Saturday,
Sunday.
right?
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
It's everything on Sunday.
Sunday.
On Sunday, oh yeah, it's game
I
7
think
on
this
Sunday.
one. I think these two teams are evenly matched.
Yeah.
But I do think this series has helped the NBA far as getting more fans if you really like basketball.
Absolutely.
Because honestly, they really they play defense. There's offense going on. There's defense going on. You getting good quality basketball. You seeing a big man play with Jokic.
Yeah, yo.
Big man play. I mean,
Wow.
Jokic, yeah, soft hand, get the ball to the basket.
He got to get in better
You
shape.
got
bro.
Harris. I mean, you got to think though. He what? 20, 21?
He got to get in
How,
better shape.
yeah, he do.
He gotta get in better shape.
But I do think, and the guy used to play with Utah. What's his name?
Who?
The dude that used to play with Utah.
Cannon.
Who?
Cannon.
Oh, he Cantor?
No, not Cantor.
He did play with Utah.
Yeah, the other dude that played with Utah back in the day. That
Yeah.
played with
Millsap?
Millsap.
Yeah.
Millsap, he's producing. I'm not saying he's gonna get you 35
Straight
every
out,
night,
straight out of
But-
Farmerville, Louisiana.
but he's getting double figures, and he's still showing that he can.
Oh,
He
he's a
still play.
solid veteran in
Yeah,
here, though.
he's a solid veteran.
He got a lot of young
He's a
players.
solid
bro.
veteran.
You know what you're going to get from him tonight. You know what you're going to get from him every night, Millsap. So it's been a great series.
Who you think gonna win?
I'm going with Portland, but
Really? Ooh.
yes. I'm going with Portland. I think Dame Dollars hadn't really had a great series, and I think he really.
He's been good. He had
I
a really
really,
great.
right. I really think he caught his rhythm in the last game. Him and McCollum get 30.
CJ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
season 2.
but the guard from Kentucky really surprised me.
Murray?
Murray nice.
I never thought Murray was
Yeah.
gonna be this good in the league.
Really?
Bro. Yes, I didn't.
But I
see
think
that.
sometimes when you playing with that much talent, like at Kentucky, bro, it smothers your game, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never had the ball in his hand the whole entire time to really dominate at Kentucky, but he taking off, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Playoffs is where stars are made, and by that series, being real
How much
competitive.
talent in Kentucky? How
No,
much he play with?
I'm just saying.
No. I want you to specify how much talent is at Kentucky.
Every year they are top 1, 2, 3 as
Who's the
far
coach
as
again?
Coach Cal.
Coach Kyle. I just want to specify
But
that
back
out there before our community understands
Keep giving that thing.
how Coach Kyle is that great of a
But
coach.
anyway,
We all the time.
but like I said,
But, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Stars are made in the playoffs, and by this Portland series being great, man, look, it's put them boys on the map, bro.
Yes.
But I think I'm taking the Nuggets only because of the Game 7 with the Spurs. that gave him that experience in the Game 7. So
good,
Mother's Day
pick.
is gonna be a bomb.
So
That's a good pick.
So
That's a good
I'm
pick.
gonna go with Denver. And the
Denver,
reason why I'm
okay.
going with Denver, they're home. They've been in this situation before. I think McCullum, he got to step up. But the biggest,
He balling.
but I'm gonna tell you who has to play well in order for Portland to win.
Oh,
Aminu has to play well.
Mahima?
No, Aminu, a boy from Wake
But
Forest.
Collins
Yeah.
been taking his spot though.
Absolutely.
Collins been taking his minutes.
Yeah,
in the
but
last
this is the
game,
thing.
he was the spark though.
Yeah, but this is the thing. If Aminu starts out on the right track with them in the beginning,
He has to
with
do
Dame
jumping.
Dollar,
He has to
he
do
has to
jumping.
start off.
He's gonna be open.
Yeah, and if he start off right with them, and they can start off together, those three can start off together just right. They might come out with a victory with dudes coming off the bench.
So I'm the only one going with Portland?
Yep.
I'm going with Portland.
You're not the only one.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Portland.
Okay.
I think that it's not even Dame Dollars because this series not been Dame Dollars.
Because he been kind of, he ain't been great.
It's been CJ McCollum, and I'm seeing Detroit Pistons all over again. Two guards, heavy guards shooting that dominate the game, and I feel like they're gonna win this series in the Game 7, man. So, saying that it's two people, two
Nuggets, two Blazers.
Nuggets, two Blazers. Man, let's jump into this series that happened that they got literally should have got swept, but they got gentlemen swept, right?
Yeah, he got the
And
the
to
gentleman
put it out to our peoples, man. Listen, I predicted the Bucks to win in 6.
Yeah, you did.
I was the only person. You can read.
I picked the Celtics in 7.
You can listen. You can listen to episode. You listen to last episode. People saying, "Huh? 6."
No,
Yes.
it was this episode before that.
Oh, was it the episode before
It was
that?
the episode before that, the original episode when we started
Episode
talking about that.
7. So
Yeah,
7
because the
was
last episode I changed my pick because I was like, okay, the Bucks.
I think the Bucks. I'm gonna put it out there for everybody out there. If KD don't come back strong,
Win.
Bucks win the NBA championship.
That ain't a bad pick, bro.
I'll put it out there right now.
That ain't a bad pick.
But to get into it right quick before we dive to NBA championship stuff, I just want to talk. Let's rehash that series, man. That was a good series for
Good.
me because I was able to watch it. And even though the Bucks destroyed my Pistons, I picked the right team, and I should have said 5. I should have said 4 games.
Should have said sweet. I ain't
Should've
know
said
nobody
sweet.
would have picked that.
Because the fact is, I thought the Bucks would have had a better bench. I thought they had better players in certain positions. And I felt like Lopez was the key because they were going to keep everybody out the paint so Giannis can ball.
He didn't have a
But
great series.
Lopez didn't really do nothing.
Lopez
He
did
shot
not. But
23 last night.
Budenholzer, the coach, who I like a lot because he was the former Atlanta coach,
Mhm.
and he got Atlanta to the Eastern Conference Championship, even though he got swept.
Yeah.
The thing that I liked about him was he makes adjustments at certain levels.
Exactly.
And
Big
I
coach.
wanted people to see how great of a coach he really is.
Yeah.
And what he did is he
No,
made
he's not
this-
great yet. You got it.
But he made a subtle change with what's the kid from that was at for New Orleans? He played for New Orleans for a little bit. The last player.
Mirror check.
Miracek. He
They
made
been
that
tough.
start with Miracek.
Yeah,
And I
Miracek
said that's a
was
smart
tough,
move. Not only is wide open.
Yeah,
And he-
Mirror check can shoot that thing.
And he could shoot that thing. And it was a smart move. It was a great move. And man, I want him to showcase his skill set as a coach. So Bucks for here on out for me. And to make sure that everybody understand I'm not gonna make any other decision. It's Bucks on.
You on the Bucks bandwagon, bro?
Bucks
So you about
all
to pull a
day.
key? You about to pull a key?
Nah, never pull a key. Key adjustments at any moment, at any time along. So
you gonna pull a key?
But it's Bucks only.
You on the Bucks bandwagon?
I'm going to the Bucks bandwagon
Okay,
for this playoff
okay.
run.
Episode
Jonathan,
9.
man, talk to me about the Bucks. So,
I think
seriously, what do you think
I
about
think Brad Stevens showed some chink in his arm.
Did you think that?
Yeah.
Well,
I think
why you don't think it's Kyrie was not the problem?
This is what I think. I think Brad Stevens showed some chink in his armor because he couldn't rally the troops to get them to play together. I do think by Kyrie coming back playing with Boston, and it's been in the media, everybody's seen what Rozier wrote, and everybody feeling some kind of way. I think Kyrie is not. He's the Robin. He's not a Batman.
So you think Kyrie's not a Batman?
No, I don't think
That's
he's a
gonna be our
Batman.
next. That's gonna be our next
Because-
discussion. But
because-
yeah,
And
we'll get into that.
the reason why I say that is when you Batman, you're gonna take all the grunt.
Mhm.
No matter what, you gonna take it. You're not gonna throw nobody under the bus. You know, you're gonna take it, you're gonna eat it, and that shows you the leaders of a team. But in this situation, I think when Kyrie came back to the team and started playing, they started getting the rumors about him going other places. I think that rubbed the team the wrong way.
Key, what you think, bro?
I was very disappointed.
Because you did pick Boston.
I
picked them too.
I picked Boston.
All three of y'all picked
Yeah, I
Boston.
did pick Boston. I did.
But I knew better.
I had Boston going to the championship this year.
You did.
To me, Golden State.
You did have that.
So I agree. It's a lot on Kyrie and it's a lot on the coaching staff. And I felt like not so Kyrie talent is more of you gotta, as a leader, you gotta figure out what button to push when you're dealing with different personalities. You can't come at everybody the same, like, oh, they
You're
young.
not used to that, though.
They young. They need to
You
follow
never
me.
been that guy to do it.
I got a championship, so you follow my role. And these cats looking at you like, bro, we went to the Western Conference Finals. We said Eastern Conference Finals without you.
Yeah.
So you need to come in here a little humble.
But you know what?
So, and I think that played a big role in them getting beat the way they beat, because they quit it on him. Rozier, I think they quit on him.
Okay.
Rozier wasn't happy with his role.
Yeah.
The coaching staff,
Rozier said he sacrificed the most.
Yes.
No,
and why are you keep playing what's the white kid? Haywood, when he giving you nothing.
See, bro.
Haywood gave you something.
He got like 3 zeros. He got 3 commas in the check.
Yeah.
But that's why. That's why you
But for real, but we got to look at it like this though. Yeah, he has those commas, but if you hurting the team and your goal is to win the championship, you got to sit him down.
You have to.
You got to sit him down.
It's about winning at the end of the day.
Because guess what? The money's already there.
Yeah.
He's going to get the money. I mean, you can get mad all day, but the money's guaranteed once he sign that contract.
And-
But if you're not winning and you're not producing, you got to sit him down because guess what? You need these other dudes to get in who giving you production. Like Brown was giving great production.
Yeah.
Tatum took a step back.
Tatum took a step back because of the Haywood role. You got 2 of the. That's why I said early in the season,
Blow it up.
you had to trade Haywood.
But nobody not gonna take that.
But nah, but
Really and truly, bro, I'm not surprised that Boston lost in 5. They are who we thought they were. All season, same thing, up and down, up and down. They'll have a good stretch. They come back, lose 4, 5 in a row. So I'm not super surprised. I'm more surprised that Brad Stevenson didn't realize, we got too many players in the same position. Before Marcus Smart was before he came back, they were playing well. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knew their role. Everybody knew their minutes that they were going to get. Soon as Marcus Smart get back, he in the rotation immediately.
yeah, but
I think that drew a lot of people. Like you said, Rozier had to sacrifice all year. But at the end of the day, if you're not winning, people don't care about sacrifice.
nah.
You know what I'm saying? It just sums up the whole entire season. They were struggling all year.
But my issue with Rozier is this. You knew Kyrie was coming back. You knew that you was going to come off the bench. So you got to accept that for the moment.
Yeah.
It's just like with Vinnie Johnson. Vinnie Johnson knew he wasn't starting. But when Vinnie Johnson got in the game, he lifted you up for 15 quick points, and now the Pistons had about 10, and they're going to crash with everybody else.
But then
First,
the
before,
Pistons had
whoa. Don't put microwave in the same sentence.
I'm not putting him in it. I'm saying he knew
Yes,
his
yes.
role.
But it's hard,
But I'm
bro.
saying he knew his role
Yeah, bro.
for us. When,
Boston need to blow that team up.
why?
Don't need to.
Not now because
Dude.
Kyrie gone. So now
Kyrie,
you got everybody you want.
That's not their problem at the guard spot.
We
So
gonna-
they got 4 forwards.
We're gonna jump into the Rockets Warriors, but you know what they're playing right now. I ain't worried about that. Explain to why you feel like they blow the team up.
Say, bro, you got 4 forwards, and Tatum feel like he the man. He can be the man. Jaylen Brown feel he's the same way. Then you gotta play Hayward because you paying him all this money. You feel like I gotta play him.
you ain't gotta play.
You ain't
But you ain't gotta play him. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna sit somebody that's making $20 million a year on the bench.
But I
Bro, you
thought.
already paid him.
But still, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying you got 4 players that feel they can get it done.
But I thought they didn't even have an identity. We didn't know what type of team they were.
That's what I'm
Were
saying.
they a half-court team?
Sometimes
Were they
you,
a fast break
sometimes
team?
you have too much talent, and that's what Boston had. But ain't just stocking, piling all these picks and all these picks. Dude, sometimes you got to get rid of a couple of those pieces and get like 1, 2 dogs. And the rest will be just complimented with roles.
Well, that's what Brown is a complimentary dude.
They got a lot of complimentary.
That's what they got. If you think about it, Brown is a complimentary
They complimented
dude.
only
Rozier-
because they got so much talent that they got to
Well,
sacrifice.
how much talent do they really have? Dude,
Dude, they got like Tatum a 3 pick, Jaylen Brown a top 5 pick.
Listen, but
Rozier the first
you
round
you can pick them, but are they really dogs? Because Rozier is a to me
No,
Rozier,
Marcus Smart led the NCAA in scoring this senior year.
but he ain't no dog like that in the NBA.
NBA
His role is different.
But he played. He's a defensive guy. Okay, he's a different guy.
Kyrie the number 1 pick. Al Horford the first round pick, lottery pick. Like, dog,
But
they
Al
got a
Horford
ton
older too,
of
though.
talent on that team.
So
You got to get rid of a couple of those pieces for them to move to the next step.
did Brad Stevens do a bad coaching job in coaching the talent that he had?
And I think,
I mean,
He could have.
Can Danny Age get some of that? Get some of those situations, or not? Get some of those
Draft picks?
No. Danny Age gets some of the blame too because he put the team together,
Absolutely.
and that team should have. The team he put together, he envisioned putting that coach together in the style that coach plays. He knew that they have a certain way of playing.
but what was their
And
strength last year? Was defense.
moving the
Yeah.
defense and moving the ball.
But they didn't
moving the
play.
ball though.
Their defense took a real setback last
Well,
this year.
Kyrie's a defensive liability.
But still, you got
Defense, no. Kyrie's a defensive
all right,
liability.
but that's one person.
Saying,
But
bro.
everybody to me wasn't playing defense this year. You can see Milwaukee was getting any shot they wanted.
Is it defense? Because they were.
They were jacking the ball in threes
How about
too.
Milwaukee?
Hero ball.
Yeah.
How about Milwaukee is a good team that
They are.
supported
They
the-
are.
Their organization built the right personnel around the great players.
But they beat this same team last year without Kyrie.
Yeah.
But guess what?
They beat the same team.
Yeah, in 7.
Right.
So guess what happened?
That's, and they
Guess
got
what
beat at
we-
5 this
But
year.
no. But guess what Milwaukee did? They went and got Lopez. They went and got people. They get Mirotic. They got players who can spread the floor out.
And they got a better coach.
But-
And they got a better exactly. And a better
They got a
coach.
better
The X
coach.
factor
Yeah.
is a better coach.
But do you feel it's more that Boston lost the series or Milwaukee won the series?
I don't think he thinks Milwaukee won it.
No,
I mean, Milwaukee took it from the
I
eye.
think Boston
Is
lost.
it what Boston didn't do and jacking the ball and shots?
I give Milwaukee this, but they weren't a team. It was a lot of hero ball. They feel like, well, damn, I'm gonna get the ball back. I got the ball. Let me try to score right now instead of moving the ball.
But did you not watch the game?
Yes.
Yeah, they
So
were
they were moving the ball.
No, they wasn't.
They were
They
missing shots.
They were rushing shots.
They were
They
missing
jacking
shots.
that thing up.
But at the end of the day,
Brick City
no.
from 3. Kyrie,
No.
like, dog, I took 20. I should have took 30.
Hold on, Milwaukee doesn't not the number one defensive team in the NBA. If they just not that wasn't that style. They play a certain style that means they are going to play very aggressive and very
Efficient.
large and efficient, right?
Yeah.
You're right in defense, so that makes sense, bro. So what y'all saying? Y'all trying to like take down Milwaukee?
No,
No,
you are.
You can't take
no
no credit.
I'm
You can't
And
disregard the
hopefully
win.
everybody from Milwaukee hears this.
No,
Because
I
they
think-
hate on y'all, bro.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Y'all are very
I
Paul
think Milwaukee.
Pierce.
I think
Y'all
I
are very
think,
Paul Pierce.
no. I think Milwaukee came.
Keon
to play.
Face look like Paul Pierce.
I think Milwaukee came to play, and they on this drive to win the championship.
So
And Boston
good.
Did Milwaukee lose the first game by 20?
oh, by 16, right?
20.
Or 20.
They got blown out.
They got blown out.
So you win 4 straight games in a row means
It's,
You
that's
are-
I think the first game, Milwaukee just didn't show up.
exactly.
They just didn't show up.
Exactly.
And I
They've
think
been the
from
better
that,
team.
and I think from that,
They've been the better team. That's
I
all
think
I'm
from
saying.
that-
The Freak
That's what I'm
didn't really
saying.
have a good first.
yeah, but
first game.
I think the first
and
game,
then he adjusted when they put 4 around the rim. He kicked it out to his shooters. They made shots. They were in the game.
but this the problem I got though. So this what goes back to Brad Stevens. If you came out the first game and dominated the way you did, you didn't make no adjustments after that.
Because they made Wooshouse made the right adjustments.
But I'm just saying,
Right
you went, but at the same time, he didn't make no adjustments. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's like, okay, he's going to go 1-1, but at the same time, you got to go back and make adjustments for the third game.
Right, I know,
and
I
it
know.
seemed like
I know.
after that second game,
I know.
when Boston lost the third game, you knew right then, like, you know what? It's
I
over.
know.
After game 3,
Yeah.
I think they gave it up.
I know. Listen, man. It can be a lot of talk on that. I would dive in the Warriors, Rockets, but they're playing right now, and we know it's 19-14. And that's a good series. It's gonna manifest itself.
It's gonna come in the second half.
Just real quick though. KD slight torn calf, and I need a minute answer for each of y'all because we don't need to get farther than that. a minute answer. We need to talk about the East Western Conference Finals and get into that real fast, so we can get to that level. Then we get to the Lakers mess. But real minute fast, what do you guys feel like that's going to happen, man? Like, as far as
I don't think I
How's it
think
gonna
I
work
think it's
out?
going
How do you feel
it's
it's gonna
going it's going to affect them because of the quick turnaround.
yeah,
Like I said, this series if they lose tonight. Game 7 is on Sunday. Western Conference Final going to probably start
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Wednesday. So
Tuesday,
you don't have a
Wednesday.
lot of time.
and KD doesn't have a lot of time to recover,
Right.
and that's going to make
Makes
a
a difference.
problem. That's going to be a problem for the Warriors. It's going to be a problem for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So y'all tell me real fast. You already told me, Ray, how you feel about
Yep.
that. But yo, Donald, man, tell me like, what do you feel like? What the chances for the Warriors, man? Like, what do you feel about that?
I think it's gonna be tough if they play Portland or Denver.
Yeah.
No matter who they play, without KD. Without KD, it's gonna be tough. With KD, if KD come back 80%, they can get out the Western Conference Final.
Yeah.
But he has to
80%?
be 80. He has to be 80.
What happens? He's 60 though.
I don't know.
It'll
Because it's gonna be tough. Because you like, with
60% is better than
no, but
most
this
people
is
in the
different
league.
though. This is different though.
60% KD is better
Nah,
for the league.
no, but this is why. The two teams that they're playing, they get up and down the floor,
Yeah.
and he's gonna have to do that lateral movement. That's a lot of lateral movement for somebody with a calf.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of lateral movement with somebody with a calf, and he can't. And especially with Denver, they get up and down the floor.
Yeah.
Quick,
get up
and Portland get up and down the
really
floor.
run as
But I
much.
do think Denver poses a bigger threat to them now that KD at 60 than 100.
Wait, KD, the thing is though, I mean, KD may rush it though, trying to get back in, and I don't feel like he should because he needs to think about his career. He needs to think about going to New York because he's going to New York. So he needs to think about his career.
Who's going to New York
forward.
with though?
Who knows? Who knows? Though, but, yo, Key,
LeBron.
man, how you feel about
KD
no,
love
yeah,
it.
KD and their chance of the Warriors chance
KD
of
homeboy.
KD. Yeah, you are
Yeah, I've been saying it for 2 years
KD,
now.
John
That's
Wall.
all?
The best player in the league for 2 years
Second
now.
is nothing wrong with second place.
And the world is finally,
Who's
getting
the
on the
world?
bandwagon. What I'm
Who's
saying?
the world?
Who?
Everybody on ESPN, everybody on
Who? That's just
TNT,
their own-
Giannis
everybody,
is the MVP, though.
everybody on everybody.
Who?
Who's everybody?
Any analyst you
What
speak to?
makes
Stephen
him
A.
what makes
Smith.
him the greatest?
Uh,
What makes him the best
everybody.
player?
The world is
Can I have my time, bro? Damn. I ain't interrupt y'all. Let me get my time in.
Bro, why you so aggressive?
I'm
bro?
just saying.
You very
Why you so
hostile,
aggressive
Key,
right
right
now?
I'm
now.
just saying, bro. I let all y'all
Key,
talk.
you very hostile over
Speak to
there,
the
bro.
mic then.
Let me get mine in.
Key, you very
Man,
hostile
go
over
ahead,
there,
get it
bro.
in.
You know, sound like Shannon Sharp. We skip Bayless right now. God damn, still.
That's how you feel right now?
Yeah, god damn.
You on
Mr.
one,
Polo.
dog. Key, you on one, dog.
Yo, did you go to Savannah State University?
Right.
You want to get a lacrosse too? You know what you do? Savannah State University.
But back to my statement. You know what I'm saying?
We listen to you, dog.
Okay. So back to what I'm saying. KD, without KD, they're gonna have a hard time winning the championship. I don't think they can win a championship without KD.
Think they get out the Western Conference Finals without KD?
I don't think they get out the Western Conference Final without KD. But if they win tonight, I think they'll put a lot of confidence in the Warriors, and they feel like, look, you know what I'm saying? We got a 2 times champion on our team.
They got this
Yeah.
We
one
got
covered.
Clay. We got
Yeah.
Draymond. This game right here, they can win it all if they win this game tonight. Because I
Back to
think,
the old.
yeah,
the old
because
days,
I think they'll feel like, look, we the Warriors, bro.
The old
But
Warriors.
that bench is not that
I
good.
understand
And
that.
I think
It's
that's
okay.
the Achilles
He
heel.
said he back.
That's the Achilles heel is the
Okay.
bench.
Okay, but I'm saying, so if they win tonight, that means the bench played well. They
Yeah.
not just winning with Clay and
Yeah.
Steph. So if they get a win tonight in
Yeah.
Houston,
Yeah.
the bench played well.
You're right.
So back to
You're like,
But
Back-
it'd be back about time.
okay, but
Okay.
let me finish my point.
yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Give it 2 seconds.
So-
You know you over your time, man.
No, I get time back because y'all interrupt by 5 minutes of my time.
Come on.
All right.
Come on, past it.
All
Come on,
right.
past it. Come
So
on, man.
now when KD come back, I don't think nobody in the league can beat them. Even if he at
You're right.
75%,
They can't do it for- it's only 4 times.
it's gonna be hard to beat them 4 times.
Yeah.
So that's my take on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, Ray, you gave us your take a little earlier, man.
Yeah.
Yo, let me give a quick. I need 30 seconds though. Quick dive. Raps Sixers. We didn't dive in that at all.
I'm going with the
We
Raps.
jumped in. So you still with the Raps?
Still with the Raps.
Key, what you feel like? Raps Sixers.
You already know who I'm going with.
I know you're going to the Sixers.
You already
I'm
know.
going with the
They trash.
36ers.
You already know what I'm going with.
I think I'm going with the Sixers because Kyle Lowry is not going to show up, bro. And they're going to need him.
Hey, you're a fucking fool. Because I'm going to go with the Raps because they're going to win this. They're going to win it, and the Bucks going to beat them boys in 6 games, if not 5, because it's a matchup nightmare.
I agree.
And that's what we're going to dive into because that's how I feel the next conference finals, the next up as far as the conference finals. I feel like it's going to be the Raps against the Bucks in the Eastern Conference, and even though I ain't said it beforehand, I do feel like it's going to be the Rockets.
Okay, you going with these
versus the
Springs.
Nuggets
You on these Springs bandwagon.
in the Western Conference Finals. So
That'll be a good series.
that's how I feel when something happens. So we're going to
Shout
jump on
out
that
to
right
Raza
quick.
Juan.
There we go. Your Mary's going to get them there. It's going to happen. And I feel like, you know what? Elijah Wan, he may roll in the grave the way they play. But I feel like, the Rockets will win this game right here. We're watching it right now. I think the Rockets will win this game. Harvard just made the worst play I've ever seen. But I'm going to find out what everybody feel like that. What is your... We already talked about this before. We said it several times. But it changes all the time. What do you guys feel like your Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals is going to be? And who's going to win?
I'm going with the Bucks going to the championship playing the Rockets.
Okay. How you feel that? Why you feel that?
I got to roll with the Rockets, man. No KD, Chris Paul, D'Antoni, Harden.
Chris Paul played like trash, bro. He's like,
don't get me wrong. He looked terrible.
I'm like 2 years older than Chris Paul, and I feel like we look the same on the basketball
He looked
court.
bad, but without KD, I'm giving the Rockets the benefit of the doubt. They're gonna get it done. The Bucks, it's gonna be great. That series gonna be great. Whichever one they play, but I think it's gonna be the Raptors. It's gonna be the Bucks. I think the Bucks gonna win because they got a lot of great. Really, if you look at it, the Bucks is built like Golden State. They built like Golden State, where they spread. No. I'm not saying they got the same great shooters. They don't have the same great shooters. No, but the way they play and where they shoot threes and where they go to the basket, they got that one big man that they can't stop. Hey, there you go.
Well, beginning of the season, I picked Philly and Golden State. Houston should win this series without KD, but I'm gonna still go with my pick Golden State since I picked them early. Boston out of it, so I'm gonna go with Philly. I'm going with Philly.
Philly coming out of the East?
Yeah, I'm going with Philly.
To go to the championship?
Get the fuck out of here. Why do you think Philly's gonna
Man,
win
let me
that
take
shit?
that drink out of your hand.
Why do you think Philly's gonna win that shit?
It's front runners, dude.
Jimmy Buckets.
Buckets?
Yeah.
Benny Sims can't shoot.
And I ain't worried about Ben Simmons. And I think not Elijah Wan, but he played like Elijah Wan. Embiid will be a problem for
But his
Milwaukee.
body is wearing down. His body is wearing down early.
They have nobody over there who can guard him.
It's called Lopez.
Lopez is
No,
trash.
he can't.
Hold on. Let me dive in real
He can't
fast.
guard keeper.
No, let me dive real fast. So let me explain something. People don't understand basketball. So Lopez actually is a 7-footer who can guard him. He doesn't have to stop him every drive. He can guard him for at least 40, 50 possessions, right? It doesn't matter how it works out.
40, 50 possessions.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
the whole game.
That's the whole game, James.
It can be like 40, 50 possessions the entire game. It doesn't matter. But this is the thing, though. This is what you don't realize. And you think about you worry about Embiid, Lopez guarding him. Lopez at the 3-point line. Who's gonna guard that new beast of the East? And that boy is the Greek freak. Because guess what? The Harris is their 4. That's their 4.
They're gonna put
it?
Ben Simmons on.
Ben Simmons too small and too light. So you already know what the best problem is.
Mismatch.
I'm
That's a
not saying
mismatch.
that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Why
Houston's gonna dominate that series.
Stop
you
yelling,
can put
bro.
Ben Simmons on him where he done gave my man
You're not.
from San Antonio.
Who?
What's my man play with
You talking about Kawhi?
Kawhi?
Kawhi gave him 30 a game, 35 a game.
And he got 23 open shots.
Kawhi got a jumper. First of all,
It doesn't
It
matter.
does matter.
No,
Ben
no.
Simmons can't stick nobody,
Bro,
bro.
it doesn't matter if Ben Simmons. No, listen, it doesn't matter if Ben Simmons can stick anybody. You don't realize Greek freak is 7 foot tall.
It don't matter.
Hey,
But
they're 30, 40 pounds heavier than him.
Who else they gonna put on? They gonna put
Who?
Ben Simmons on. Who else can they put on?
Can't.
Who else they
He's
gonna
too
put
Let
on?
him put
small.
Jimmy buckets on him.
No, he's too small.
He's too small.
Well, they ain't got nobody.
This is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Ben Simmons.
You know, this is what I'm saying.
I'm agreeing with you.
It is absolutely.
We know you're excited by Greek the Freak.
No, it's not no excited, bro.
No.
No, it ain't no excited, bro. You being extra. Listen,
I'm gonna check you for a
Ain't no-
tattoo after a while.
ain't no being excited, bro. The logic of what you don't understand is there is nobody can match up with him. If he can't match with,
But somebody got to guard him. I'm just saying they're gonna put Ben Simmons on. They're not gonna shut him down. But that's only person they got to. You can't put Jimmy Butler on him. You got to
Butler got to take minutes.
right. So you are gonna have.
So Billy Gunn. Oh, so guess what?
So who you think they're gonna put on?
Hold on.
Ben Simmons.
Marcus. What's some man that came out of the University of Virginia?
Oh yeah, Brock.
Brogdon. You got Brogdon there. Dog. They got Bledsoe.
It's a bad matchup.
It's a bad matchup.
They ain't got no
Bless gonna be the.
That is gonna kill them.
I think Jimmy Butler can check him
Check who?
because Butler will be physical.
But you need him for his
He gonna
offense.
shoot
You can't
over
play
him.
him out.
That's what you bought Jimmy Butler to.
Nah, he's gonna shoot over Jimmy Butler all game.
I'll let him shoot it.
Ben Simmons.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about drive and then shoot over.
Jimmy can play D. I think Jimmy will be.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Jimmy can listen. Jimmy can be physical.
Yeah.
He gonna run through Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons is too light. I think Jimmy has
Jimmy's
that great.
too small and too light for Giannis.
I agree, but I think
Jimmy is probably the better
Yeah,
physical
who gonna guard him,
matchup.
Dang?
He's gonna be the.
Nobody's gonna try to tell you.
Nobody's not gonna stop it.
They're not gonna stop
But I
that.
think
You
Jimmy will
talking
be
about
a tougher matchup.
matchup.
Yeah.
Somebody got to guard him. They not gonna say, "Go get 50, bro." We ain't gonna guard you.
I
Somebody
think Jimmy
gotta
Butler
guard.
probably is a better option. Really.
I don't think so. I think they put Jimmy Butler on Middleton.
And they gonna put Ben Simmons
Because
on.
Middleton's the second. Middleton is the second best player on the Bucks. So they put him on Middleton. What they would do is
Put Ben Simmons on.
no, they would do is put Tobias Harrison
No,
on him
hell no.
initially.
Hell
They
no.
had no choice.
Hell
No,
They had
you
no
got
choice.
a choice. If I had
They had
to
no
pick between
choice.
Tobias and Jimmy Butler,
Guess what?
I'm going with Jimmy Butler.
I'm going with Jimmy Butler.
I'm
too.
going with Jimmy
No,
Butler.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy
look-
Tobias ain't playing no deep.
Okay.
Can I tell you why?
All right.
Can I tell you why?
No deep.
Tobias Harrison, and hold on. Tobias is actually their 4.
So
That's their 4, right?
so
Hold on. So you got look at Philly's lineup. You got Tobias Harrison, Jimmy Buckets. You got
Embiid.
Embiid.
This-
You got Ben Simmons. And you got Redick.
Oh, that's
Who's going to match up on?
Ben
That's the
Simmons.
problem.
Ben
It's
Simmons.
a matchup nightmare for the
Now, what's
Nah,
76ers.
James.
Now, I'm gonna tell you.
James, you
But you got, but James,
John is gonna get his.
yeah,
Right.
But if you had to pick your poison or who could check
you
him,
gotta put Butler.
I'll
on.
put Butler on.
Yeah.
All right. So we gonna do this. We gonna pick who they gonna put on, and we gonna see. I'm going with Ben Simmons. You going with Butler?
I'm going with Butler.
I'm
You
going
going with
Butler. I'm
Butler?
going Butler.
Who you going with Tobias? Nobody.
No,
put
they
Tobias
got to put
on.
Harris on.
Let me
They
say.
got to put
Hey,
Harris
hey,
on.
and let me say this.
They gotta put
If
Harris
they
on.
put, this is the thing. This is the thing. If they put Ben Simmons on and Ben Simmons get in foul trouble, now you got to put.
Man,
Redick-
hold on.
You got to put Redick.
We talking like Philly that won the series.
No. I'm just saying. We just saying assuming
Man, we talking. They gotta get past the Raptors
It's
first.
hypothetical, though.
This hypothetical.
Oh my God! Did we not get your hypothetical?
Nope.
Predict?
Nope.
So go ahead, give your hypothetical predict.
I don't have no hypothetical.
I'm sorry.
I like
I'm
Philly.
sorry,
I just think Kyle Lowry, bro, has come up so small for Toronto,
No show.
and they really need him, bro. You can't really depend on second, third year player in the playoffs.
But you can't depend on Ben Simmons, so they cancel each other out.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
They cancel each other
Siakam is not a lottery pick, not the number one pick. You need Ben Simmons, but Siakam, you going to the well, go to the well so many times.
But Siakam is getting it done.
He balling, but this is the game where Kyle Lowry got to be the second best player for Toronto.
Man, look, if Siakam is balling, and I'm gonna tell you who else is an important factor in this. Marcus Gasol. No, you can say what you want to say, because if he
You're
can
right
get
about
the,
Marcus
because this is
Gasol,
the thing, it's the same situation. It's the same situation.
They struggling because of Marcus.
Exactly. If Embiid got to leave that rack, that means Kawhi gonna kill him down low, and it's gonna be, and it's gonna be just like it was in Game 6.
That's
I mean,
what I
Game
said.
5.
That's why I'm
That's
talking
why-
about if they win that series, it's gonna be so easy for Milwaukee because Brook
It's a bad
Lopez
matchup.
Yeah.
is gonna bring him out, and he
Bad
can't.
matchup.
You can't do nothing else too, though. You can't do nothing else
So,
too, though.
I just think
Nobody's worrying about him.
Ben Simmons. If Ben Simmons was a shooter, and this as an organization, as the head man, this is where I be getting on him, bro. You gotta learn how to shoot.
Yeah,
Period.
absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yo, so let's dive real fast in the Western Conference. This is gonna be real fast, real quick.
What's up with the TV, though?
I feel like
Might be right.
they're gonna lose. I do feel like
Might be right.
I do feel like listen, I feel like I said it already. I think it's gonna be Rocket Nuggets. And out of that, it's gonna be Rockets. So I'm gonna go real fast. I'm pass over. Don, how you feel about that?
I'm going with the Rockets, baby. I'm
You
standing
said it already. You've been saying it before.
I'm staying with my pick from here on out. I'm staying with the Rockets.
Okay.
I think the Rockets, they'll have a tough time with Denver, and
2 seconds.
Portland.
2 seconds.
but I'm going with the Rockets.
Key, give me real fast. And we don't need your ice in the next
I'm going with Golden.
Central right there.
I'm going with Golden State because I picked them early in the series.
You did tell us.
And I'm going with Philly.
Yeah, I think.
We know your East Coast predict.
Yes. I'm
That's-
going with Golden State
I think I'm
because
going
that's
with
my
Golden State.
early pick.
All right, Ray, go ahead with it.
I think Golden State come out the West. I think they're gonna, scrap their way. I think they come out the West.
And so do you feel like 6-7 games to go win this or what?
They're gonna lose tonight.
They're gonna lose tonight.
They'll win Game 7.
Game 7.
They'll
And
win,
then how they
they'll
gonna-
win Game 7.
Who they gonna play in the Western Conference Finals?
I think they're gonna play Denver.
And they
Yeah,
gonna
we said
beat what?
Denver.
They beating what?
They're gonna beat Denver probably in 5.
I'm going
They
Portland.
get KD back. They beat
Hold
Denver
on now.
in
If
5.
KD don't come back,
You
Denver
think
wins.
Portland's gonna win what?
They'll probably go 7.
I'm thinking they're gonna be Golden State and Portland.
And where they gonna win it? Golden State wise. You said Golden State.
And I say Golden State in 6.
Okay.
Hell no.
Portland veteran.
Golden State in 6.
Okay.
Man, Golden State will beat them in
That's how it feels. That's how it feels though.
Yeah.
A daydream.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's get to this Laker mess.
Woo! Hot topic, baby.
Let's go to a hot topic real fast, man.
At King James need to say. At King James trade.
Hey, bro, y'all trade too
You
late.
already asked for it.
We need that.
Y'all need to stop on the best organization and
You
Oh,
already.
what? The
You've
best
already. Listen.
organization
And
ever
you're
in basketball.
Ray, I'm gonna let you lead this. You
Say,
already
bro.
said it, bro. How you feel?
The Lakers has become a mockery of the NBA. If I'm Mr. Bus, I'm turning over my grave, bro.
So should LeBron ask for a trade?
I don't think it would because people will always say LeBron always gets the brunt of the negativity. People gonna be like, oh, he running from adversity. Oh, he running from a situation where he knew how it was coming to LA with young players and everything. I don't think he need to ask for a trade, but at the same time, he need to say something. Like, he's been real quiet on social media. He hasn't said nothing. I know he had the shop. He talked about Magic, but he has to say something.
Shout out to LeBron too for giving that $1 million to the school.
Whoa. He did do that, man. He needs to stop putting that fake hair in his head.
Hey,
For everybody listen, Deion Sanders already put out there that we know how y'all get that fake hair, bro. Y'all need to stop doing this, bro. Listen, I'm just saying real fast before we dive into more of this. LeBron, man, listen, man, cut it ball, bro. Let it go. Stop putting that piece of that fake hair.
Ain't nobody care about LeBron.
Well, yo, but Doctor, man, you say you don't agree with Ray. Why you agree with Ray, man?
LeBron didn't know he was getting into, man. This is the thing. The Lakers, they got a whole bunch of foolishness going on with them within the front office.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what they did to Ty Lue, you give Luke Walton a 4-year deal. No, 5. You got a 5-year deal.
5 years.
Because you base it off what he did with the Warriors, which was an already made team who knew what to do. They treated Luke Walton like Dallas Cowboys treated your man Barry Switzer.
So basically, they saying Tyronn Lue, you're not a good coach. You
That's
just here
basically
to-
what they were saying.
You just here to coach
Because
LeBron.
guess what? Everybody, Monty Williams got a 5-year deal.
They say they think Tyronn Lue is not a good coach.
But this is the thing, you ain't had nobody since the last championship y'all had. Y'all been terrible. The Lakers have been terrible. And the issue I got with is now you bringing all these other guys, and the other issue I got is this: you gonna hire this man, but then on the flip side, I tell him, well, we gonna pick your assistant coaches. Well, hire the assistant coaches that you want.
But
Hire one of
I
them.
don't think they wanted him in the first place. They just we gonna for the public we gonna call him and we gonna make all these demands where he turned down the job.
But this is the thing: don't make an ass out of me. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody anyway.
Well, I think right now they got a lot of good people they still can go to.
Nah, you know the Lakers, just like everybody else is saying. I think they want Kurt Rambis to do the job, and Kurt Rambis sucked. Kurt Rambis sucked as a coach. When he was in Minnesota, he was terrible, terrible. So at the end of the day, I think Jeannie Buss needs to find somebody to help her run that team, and not just her herself. That's all it is. They need to find somebody else to run the team. You know this.
So, Key, man, give me how you feel about that.
I feel the Lakers are in a mess right now. That's my my favorite team of all time, and I think they didn't want Tyronn Lue in the first place, and I think he's not the coach for the job anyway. I know people saying he won a championship with LeBron. He worked well with LeBron. I didn't like to hire him in the first place, so I'm not really disappointed that he turned the job down, because there's a lot of games where he was with Cleveland. He never came up with X's and O's with me when the game was on.
He never.
And how about the fact that he ended up passing out and had some heart problems?
Right.
He like 40 years old.
And,
But you can't have no damn heart problem.
and then another issue I
You have
had.
a real problem.
Another issue I had in the championship game against Golden State, when JR got the rebound and running the wrong way, bro, as a coach, you need to know you got a timeout. LeBron over there, bro, we got a timeout. You ain't called timeout. Like,
who you gonna get?
So I think you got a lot of good coaches. You got Jason Kidd, you got Mark Jackson.
What makes Jason Kidd a good coach?
I think Jason Kidd, everywhere he went, he had turned around.
He only went with Milwaukee.
Milwaukee won with the Nets, New Jersey.
As a player?
No, as a coach. He coached New
He
Jersey.
didn't coach the Brooklyn Nets.
He did coach Brooklyn.
Did he put Brooklyn?
Yeah,
He did coach.
He did coach
He coached
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He coached Brooklyn.
That's when his wife got divorced when she said that.
And it was in the lottery.
No, they made the
They made the
playoffs.
playoffs.
They made the playoffs.
That's how boss got on them picks. They traded
Evidently, he must not be good. They didn't give him the job. They interviewed him.
No, they traded.
I'm saying the Lakers interviewed him.
But those was what I heard is that was one of the assistant coach they wanted Tyronn Lue.
But why
So
not?
why not
If you
give the
think
head?
so much,
Why
if
give
you
the
think
head
that
though?
much of it,
Because I think they used Tyronn Lue to say LeBron. We did try to get him, but that's why they didn't get him a 5-year deal. That's why they demand on who he bring, so he can turn the job down. So they won't just say we ain't want him. So
That's what you said though.
the Lakers a mess, bro.
Listen, that's what you said. You didn't want him because you only offered him a 3-year deal.
Right.
And, but you ain't got to think about this.
But they
You
wanted him
wanted
to turn. They wanted him to turn the job down. That's the reason
so
why
why
they
you
did it.
interview him in the first place?
To say to LeBron, we tried to go get your
No,
man.
but that's an ass move.
No,
It is.
That's an ass
But
move.
I'm just telling you what they did.
But,
That's how they
but
played.
this is the thing. This is the thing. You think LeBron that damn dumb to sit there and say, well, we brought him in, but we ain't gonna offer him the job.
Well, Jenny Buss is showing LeBron he's not bigger than the Lakers.
But you know what my problem is? They trying to not beat Cleveland, right? Lakers would die for getting to the NBA championship 4 times in a row.
Exactly.
Like, why is it you not trying to beat Cleveland up the West?
Say, bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, everywhere LeBron has been, he's turned their teams into a winner.
Say, bro, we
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
care about.
You might not win a
We
championship.
don't care about getting to the final. We care about winning the championship.
Lakers have not done this 7
It
years.
don't matter, bro.
Okay, watch what happened in the next 7
What
years,
you-
and then they keep winning
What
that
championship you
foolishness.
talking about, kid?
Say, bro, how many one you want to talk? We got 17 of them.
Well,
It don't
you haven't
matter.
won
16
one
of 'em.
years.
No, they haven't been in the playoff in the last 6 years.
You haven't been
bro.
relevant in a long time.
No,
The
LeBron
last
just got
one-
y'all some buzz.
The last one we won was 2010.
That's 9
9
years ago.
Right. I'm just saying. That's when my man Black Bean Bumble was there,
Yo,
bro.
Lakers, Brian gave. No, it's just disrespectful, bro.
Let me tell you, the problem is.
Well,
the
hold
problem is,
on. Cut down the disrespectful stuff. Because LeBron put himself in a situation because he knew it's more business than it was anything else.
I agree with that.
No, it ain't
So-
about the business, dog. Like, yo, at some point, how do you not involve your best player? How you not involve your best player in a head coaching search? Like, why? Like, how you do? Any team? I bet you any money if Steve Kerr get fired. Steph, what do you think about this guy? Clay,
Without question.
Draymond. You know what I'm saying?
But they don't look at LeBron as a real Laker, bro.
It ain't about
They
it.
think
No,
they- they
why
look
would you sign LeBron if
they
you don't
look-
want his input?
They looking at LeBron coming there for movies, coming there for the after career.
He is
They're
coming
worrying
back.
about the wrong thing.
Exactly.
He is
That's
coming
part
back
of
the
it.
career.
That's part of it.
Right.
We come to LA for that.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you.
So that's why they not truly invested in him.
The silver lining is this. You know the problem with the Lakers? Kobe.
How you gonna bring Kobe in?
And I'm about to put it
Man,
out
the
there.
man ain't
No,
gonna.
He's in the
I'm
final
gonna bring
thought.
Kobe.
I'm gonna tell
You're
you
the
why
final
Kobe.
thought for this. Why you
This
think
thing.
it's Kobe?
Rob Pelinka is what? Kobe's boy.
He also
Kobe
amazing.
and Jenny Buss.
Rob Pelinka is also Jalen Rose's boy. And he's also was part of the 5-5 team.
Exactly.
So
And you know,
so
and he's and Kobe is Genie. Because you think about it, if LeBron wins a championship with the Lakers, what that does to Kobe?
He would never take Kobe players
Okay,
like that.
let LeBron win a championship
He
with
would
Kobe.
never
Let
replace
LeBron win a
Kobe.
championship. Let LeBron win a championship with the Lakers. As
Wait.
bad as they been,
The way they going, bro?
He's not. But I'm just saying, as bad
They
as
ain't gonna come
let me
close
say
to the
this,
playoffs.
as bad as the Lakers been,
Kobe got 5, bro.
I
One
don't
is
care
not gonna
about.
do it.
No, but you know, this is the difference. He won it with the Lakers. If y'all that prestigious as you say you are, he went with the Lakers. That he doesn't have to win another one. He don't have to win another one now, but that put him over the top. Winning with the Lakers. And
You got a good point on that.
and let me end it with this.
Another shows.
we talk about how bad the Lakers really are, but if you look at the Lakers and you look at Denver, I'm just saying they made the playoffs.
And Denver got young talent like the Lakers.
They got cohesive talent.
Young, cohesive talent.
And
they
they
young
bought
talent.
in.
But
They got
LeBron,
cohesive talent.
LeBron-
Malone is a great coach.
Exactly.
Good coach.
LeBron,
Hey, bro, when he was with Boogie in Sacramento, he had them boys rolling till they
Yeah.
fired that.
LeBron
LeBron,
killed the
man.
chemistry with the young players.
No, he did.
He did.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't.
But LeBron is not a
He did.
cat that's
No,
going
when
to
LeBron-
He killed the chemistry
No,
with the
when
young
LeBron
players.
got hurt, them kids had a chance
No,
to do. They didn't do
no,
nothing.
You can't be on TV saying who you want to play with like you ain't got a team.
But you
play.
asked me.
It don't matter. You don't comment. You say no comment.
You right.
Yeah, you right.
I feel like LeBron. That's the
But you gotta be professional.
That's
though,
different subject matter, but LeBron, in my opinion, did kill the team, man. But let's dive.
bro. Niggas is a mess. Clearly.
Let's dive real fast into Boston and what Boston should do in the offseason.
Blow it up.
The Celtics, man, they lost in the series 4-1, judgment sweep. And listen, it's not gonna be a pretty picture how this is gonna end. You know what I mean? The coaching style is gonna be there. The GM's gonna be there. But Kyrie is not gonna be there. Possibly.
I think now.
So hold on. So number one, is Kyrie done?
Yep.
Right? I'm gonna start with you, Ray.
Yeah.
Since you're already jumping in. Number one, is Kyrie done? And that's gonna be it's gonna be two questions to everybody.
Yep.
Is Kyrie done? And should they still trade for AD if Kyrie leaves?
Kyrie leaves. I think he will, and I don't think now he's going to the Knicks.
Where do you think he's going then?
We
You
think
can't
he-
say that comment.
No, I'm
but
saying
I
that.
think
I'm about to
the team
say.
follow up
I think he's going to. I think he's going to LA. The reason why.
to the Lakers.
Yes, this season.
Wow.
This season showed he was the man of the team, and he couldn't handle the pressure. You know what I'm saying? The whole apology. I called Brian. I apologize. If he go to New York, and let's say KD go to
That's
New
real
York,
soft too.
right? He go to KD. If KD go to New York, KD's not a leader type guy. Like, all right, I'm gonna answer all the questions, take the brunt of everything. And Kyrie just showed he's not that guy.
KD answer the question. He just don't answer the
But I'm
question.
saying,
How
but
to lead your life.
KD has never been like a leader of a team like Kobe or Bryant or
He
Magic.
did.
Like,
He
no,
did.
he's
OKC.
he's never had 50 questions directed at him every single night. Like, he's never had to be that guy.
I say OKC he did.
No,
Yes.
Man,
they had no expectation in case OKC.
Hey.
But like I'm saying, so if he's not going to New York now because of that factor, just because he can't handle the pressure of being a man, he know he can go to LA. LeBron is going to take all the pressure off of him, and now he can go back and just play and be Kyrie.
That's how you feel.
Yeah,
How you
that's
feel?
That's how you feel. Yo,
And I think they don't need to trade for AD.
Jonathan, how do you feel?
I've been saying this the whole time. Dude is going back to LA.
Okay. No, he ain't going back. He's not.
Yeah, he
No,
never
he ain't
is.
going-
So he's not going back.
He's going to LA.
He's not going back to
He's
Cali,
going back
dog.
to Cali.
But he's not going back to Cali.
He's going to play with LeBron. And
Okay, so why do you feel that way?
Because he loves LeBron.
he's the best Robin for LeBron. He's the best Robin. And they already know each other. They already know. He know the highs, he know the lows of playing with LeBron. And like Ray said earlier, when he went to Boston, he
Ray said a lot of things, bro.
but he made a good point with this, that
He said he made a good point.
Kyrie
You
is not a
listen.
great leader.
Okay.
He's not a great leader. Because if you put LeBron on that team make it to the Eastern Conference Final, and they get to the championship with those young dudes in the East. I think Kyrie learned that it's harder than what it's harder than what he thought.
Yeah.
It's harder, and that's what LeBron was trying to teach him. Like, look, you stay with me in Cleveland, I'll give you the keys.
That's
We
what
can still roll with this thing
that's
together.
what LeBron was teaching him.
I think that's what
Who told LeBron that?
Hey,
D-Wade.
D Wade.
why he went to Miami.
Dude,
That's
D
why he
Wade.
went to Miami.
This is the thing. This is the thing. When LeBron went to Miami, he was raw too. He still was raw.
So do you feel like it's still a trade for AD though? That means Tatum Brown, some of the best
Nah,
players out
I
there.
think Boston team is fine once Kyrie leave because now you got enough people there that, okay, you don't have to worry about somebody pounding the ball up and down the court.
Okay.
You can move the ball. You can go back the way y'all was playing like you was last year.
Let me explain something to you then, because I'm gonna say something. Let me say it differently. So you're saying that and still they shouldn't worry about it because they can go back to the original offense they played last season. But Milwaukee wasn't playing the same offense, and they got a beast. They got a new LeBron sitting in Milwaukee right now.
I don't disagree with that.
And so what I'm asking is, they got a problem. And if Kawhi stays in Toronto, they got another problem. So should they not trade for AD anyway? Let me ask you
But
that.
this thing, if you trade for AD, who you gonna have on your team?
Right. You got to
Who you point guard?
You got to gut that.
Who you
bitch.
point guard?
You signed Rozier.
Is Scary
Okay,
Terry
you-
ready for the job now?
I
He
think-
saying
I
But you just got
Scary Terry
AD.
saying top
Hold on.
five point guard.
But you just got Rozier and AD. You got to give up Tatum. You got to give up Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And y'all just.